First thing first, take the plastics off and disconnect your fan assembly from the side. Then you just lift up on the tabs, but to get the fan out. But in order to get the fan out, you will need to move the hoses. So you gotta drain the fluid. The peacock. You take the bottom assembly off with 8 millimeters. The peacock is, trying to spot it for y'all, is right there. So we're gonna undo it. Drain. Let it drip. Sure everything's out the top. It's gonna take a minute. While waiting, take the clips out at the top right there, so they come right out. Set those to the side. Next thing, want to remove the valence right here in the front. Alright, so once you do that, you can start pulling your hoses out. Top hose comes out, then you'll be able to get the fan out. So you kind of want to lift on the radiator a little bit. Not gonna lie, it's in there, so you got to use some force. But once you lift up on it, you look for the bracing on the side to disconnect it from the shroud, and you'll be able to pull it out. So that's next. Alright. That was a job. But you have to disconnect these two from each side. No screws attached. So once you disconnect those two, the radiator, you have to kind of lift up on the condenser. You have to kind of lift up on the condenser, and it'll sit back where it needs to be, and then push down on the radiator, lift up at the same time. So that'll pull it all the way off, and then it's ready to come out. Once you get those clamps off, everything should come out just like normal. Luckily the new radiator comes with the O-ring clamps, the transmission line clamps. And I found it easier to disconnect that hose right there, coolant, and pull the whole assembly out. Makes it a lot easier, and then just put it on the new one. So going back together with it. Alright, it's in. It's a little fight trying to catch the hooks at the bottom, but once you have it on the hooks, just hook it back to the brace, and that's everything. You go back with all your lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. The new one came with some new things, so in case you lose them, they do have some more. Other than that, it's back to square one and put it together, and let's go. Okay, so once you connect all your lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, the bottom, you go back in with the fan. So okay, once the fan is in, make sure it's on the hooks.